I created California Baby, and the great thing about our diaper care system is it was created when my kids were in diapers. So, we don't test on animals, but I did test on my children, and I was testing to see what worked, and I came up with a system. And so my system is number one. This is the diaper area wash. And this is made with witch hazel and calendula and a little bit of soap bark to cleanse. And this is for number 1 and number 2 cleanups. And it's a very, very mild and gentle. It doesn't burn. So the witch hazel is a non-alcoholic extraction. And you could use this anytime. But this should be used at every diaper care change. So number 1 and number 2. And this really takes the place of, I did this to take the place of diaper wipes because diaper wipes are an environmental nightmare. Number 1, it's just, number 2, all they are is water, a lot of preservative and fragrance. And I thought I could make this at home, right? Because you don't have to use a diaper wipe every time. So for instance, if you're just doing a number 1 cleanup, you can just spray this on the area. It freshens, cleans, smells beautiful. It has French lavender, pure essential oils, but it's very light. So you could spray this and then take just a cloth diaper wipe. This is our California Baby organic cloth diaper wipe, but you could just use a washcloth and you could wipe the area off, or you could even just spray this and let it dry, right? For a number 1 cleanup. Now, you also could use this for a number 2 cleanup. So if there's a number 2, it's a little cakey, it's a little dry, you can spray this and it'll loosen up number 2. And again, it soothes the area. It freshens the area. It's not going to irritate. And so this one you should be using all the time. California Baby diaper area wash. So that's for cleanups. The next item is the powder. So this is our non-talc powder. So we've never used talc. It was always created as an alternative to talc. So we use cornstarch, tapioca, and there's some lavender in there. It's the calming blend. So our calming blend always has lavender. And the reason you want to use a powder, and you don't need a lot, it's just to soak up the excess moisture, because what happens is if there's moisture and you put a diaper, like a watertight diaper on there, all it's going to do is make the perfect environment for irritation, yeast, anything to grow, so this just dries it out. It's a gentle way of absorbing moisture. And then lastly, you put the diaper ointment. So now the ointment, and this is the calming, which has the French lavender. So the French lavender helps to soothe, and then we also have it in a no fragrance version. So we've got these 2 diaper care products. These do not have preservatives, so these are an ointment. So preservative can create irritation. Now this is what creates the barrier. So we use an ultra purified lanolin as the barrier. Different companies use different things. Some companies use fish oils because they're thick and viscous and they create a barrier, basically just so it kind of slides off. I didn't like using, kind of smelly fish oils. So you have to have a good barrier. And so we settled on lanolin. So lanolin is gentle to the skin. It's a great barrier. And so you would put this on every time, and you don't have to put a big old thick thing. Just, put a nice even layer, and that is a protection to the skin. So that's the our system. Our system is 1, cleanse and refresh; 2, dry and absorb moisture; and 3, create a barrier to protect sensitive skin. So that's the system. And it's very simple, but it works. And I think the key is consistency as well.